Hi my friends, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing card number 12 in my holiday card series for 2017, and this will mark my last card for this series for this year. So today I'm going to get this pattern paper pack out, this Oh Dear pattern paper from Fancy Pants, and this die here from Little Inker. This was a birthday gift from my friend Christy, and it's called the Christmas Tree Word Die. It's a really great die. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to go ahead and create with it today. And I'm going to use this green pattern paper from that pack that I showed you, as well as this circle die here that I'm going to create my focal point with. This is a Sizzix circle stacks dies. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and die cut a circle out of that pattern paper. And then I went ahead and die cut a few of these die cuts from that die. And I did 2 in white and 1 in black. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to stack these one on top of each other, creating a dimensional die cut. And then the black one is going to create a shadow. And I'm going to kind of shift these a little bit toward the side, and it's going to create a shadow for those die cuts. And it's going to really look nice against that green pattern paper. So what we're going to do is first start with our card base. I'm creating a square card today, and I've got a piece of Papertrey ink Kraft cardstock. So I'm going to take my 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, cut that down at first at 10, go at 10, and then I'm going to line it up at 5, and it's going to create a 5 by 5 square card. And all you got to do is score it at 5, and then it's going to create that 5 by 5 square card. So my cutting blade is not the best right now. It's I need a new blade, but I haven't had a chance to get me a new one yet. So you will see that I have a little bit of a jagged edge on the side of my cardstock, but that's a really easy fix. All I've got to do is take a file here, and what I've got is a little finger file, and just kind of shave that down a little bit. It's kind of smooth that out, and that's just a really great way to get around that until I get a new blade. So I've gone ahead and scored my cardstock at 5 inches and made a really great crease on my cardstock here. I'm going to set that aside for now. I'm going to work on the die cuts and get a little bit more elements for my card. I got this pack of glitter cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. This is the crimson red color, and it's a really great quality glitter cardstock. I have used other glitter cardstocks in this series, and I have said that the one from DCWV, Die Cuts With View, that glitter just goes everywhere. So I was happy to be able to get my hands on this set of cardstock from Simon, and it's a really great glitter cardstock, as it doesn't move or get everywhere. So it's a really crafty friendly cardstock to work with when it comes to glitter. So I've got that all die cut out, and all my elements all lined up, and so far I'm liking the way it's going to turn out. So what I'm going to do next is work on the die cuts. Before I adhere them though, what I want to do is add a little bit of shimmer and shine to this very top die cut. So what I'm going to do for that is just take a piece of I've got a piece of scrap paper here to protect my work surface. And I'm going to cover my die cut all over with this Versamark ink pad. This is a clear sticky ink, and it's going to allow me to add the embossing powder all over this die cut. The embossing powder that I'm using today is from Tonic Nuvo. It's the Shimmering Pearl. It's kind of a clear embossing powder, but it's got glitter in it, shimmering glitter in it. But it's also got a little bit of a pearlescence look to it too. So once we heat set this, it's going to have that pearlized shine, but it's also going to have that glitter in there too. So it's a very beautiful embossing powder. It's kind of hard to capture on camera, but trust me, it's very beautiful, I promise. And it's going to add that overall look and shimmer and shine to our card. So now what we're going to do is take my adhesive here and stack all of these die cuts on top of one another. I am going to be using a new to me adhesive. This is the Distress Collage Medium from Ranger. This is a adhesive taken by a recommendation from Jennifer McGuire. She really does like this adhesive, as it's kind of like the same, I guess, idea as the multi-matte medium. It does dry clear whenever you adhere it. So if you were to get adhesive onto your project or whatever, it would dry clear and you would never see it. And it does dry matte too. But she really does like it for adhesive, and so far I'm enjoying it too. And the reason why she has put it in this bottle is that to her and to me as well, I have found that her recommendation is on point, that this adhesive does come out much easier from this final tip applicator here. You can buy these bottles separately and then and just buy the adhesive and then just squirt that into the bottle with that final needle tip, and it does come out much easier than the multi-matte medium. So I really have enjoying it so far. So far so good. So that's what I'm going to continue to use as my adhesive today. So I have put some blocks on top of my die cuts just to make sure that they adhere well to one another. And I'm going to add my glitter cardstock to my card base here. And I almost forgot that I was going to add a little bit of embellishment to the bottom of my card. So I've got a piece of just regular like twine here. It's really, really thin twine. And I'm going to take some Jingle Bells from Pretty Pink Posh and just take 2 of those out of the package there. And just thread these through onto that twine. And then I'm going to add this to the very bottom of my card. So I'm just kind of placing everything, making sure that everything is in good placement. I should have done this before I adhere the cardstock, but I got to thinking about it, and luckily I didn't get the very bottom adhered to the cardstock yet. So I'm just going to trim this down to size and just add some just regular tape to the back and get this adhered. And it finally, I think it just gives it a little bit extra something to the very bottom of the card. Because this is overall a simple design, but having those little Jingle Bells at the bottom adds a little bit of extra something to the whole card design. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my circle die cut here and get this adhered to the panel here. And I really do like this adhesive so far for adding like cardstock or in this case pattern paper to anything on top of glitter. It really does adhere to it really well. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my main die cut to my panel here and get that all over and make sure that I get that adhesive all over there. And it also is a great adhesive just to kind of move around your elements as if you need to shift them around. So I'm just going to place some more blocks onto my card here, and while that's drying, I'm going to work on my my card sentiment for the inside. I went ahead and die cut another piece of cardstock. This is the Pure Poppy cardstock from Papertrey ink, and I used another of the smaller size of the circle dies that I used earlier. Going to use this sentiment here from the Simon Says Stamp Inside Holiday Sentiments, and I'm just going to stamp that down with the VersaFine Onyx Black ink. Again, add some more adhesive to that, and then add that on the inside of the card. And make sure that that's good and lined up. I really do like the fact that you can kind of shift this around just a little bit and it doesn't adhere right away. So I'm going to make sure that's all good and adhered, and then close up my card, and that will complete today's card, you guys. It's got a lot of shimmer and shine, and I think it's a perfect ending to my heart card series for this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate watching my whole entire series this year. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. I will continue to have card videos as the season goes along, but I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.